right. We'll see. Oh. Okay, it says I'm streaming, so yeah. Yay, I got it. I'm going to share one of my videos with you guys. Is what I'm going to do. Welcome to my channel. It's Friday night yap time. Friday night yapping number 2. Let's see. I think I can change the name of it though. Part 2. There we go. We'll see if this works. Oh my goodness. All right. Pull this back up so I can at least have the chat up. Nobody's watching right now, which is okay. You'll get here whenever you get here. Oh, it was showing me do all that. Oh, where am I? Where am I? Okay. So I'll wait for a minute to see if anybody comes in. Oops. Okay. Let me see if I can do this. Hold on. I'm trying to shrink me. Oh no. No. Okay, you guys. Because I want to make this bigger. So here's what I'm going to do. There we go. That's better. Sorry, I'm not real good at this, am I? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to talk about several things. Let me get this off my face. Okay, so one is I'm going to show y'all this paranormal video I made in case some people missed it or whatever. But the first EVPs that you hear are from, we went to Loveland and to the Mercantile building. So this is where the first set of EVPs that I repeat, the guy's name is Dennis Harding. And just to let you know, there were no men there at all. It was just women. So, yeah. So I'm going to play this real quick. And then I'm going to show y'all something I've been working on. So, all right. Here we go.
Is there someone here? Could you tell us what your name is? Sorry. Is there someone here? Could you tell us what your name is? Sorry.
Old creepy cemetery in Kansas City. And if there's any spirits out here that want to communicate with us, you can talk into this recorder. Is there a spirit right here that wants to communicate with us? Is it Daniel Albert Bradbury here? There is a spirit right here. Can you move these down? Well, Woodpecker Hill should be up there on that hill. There's a spirit right here with us right now, and this fall, can you cross these rods? That was me clicking just to test the thing. Can you do that again, please? Lies. Jeez. Do you want us to give a message to anyone for you? If you do, can you cross the rods? Or talk into the recorder? Cross them again? Robbie. You cross them? Where's the pause on this? I think that's what I do anyway. You might want to find, I don't know what you want, I don't know. You know more about it. Find a spot where it gets you dark. Yeah, we should be able to come out here. Bushes. Yeah. Down here's where the woman around the actress. There was kind of
Now here's a UFO, you guys. I'm going to pause it on the UFO coming up, okay? So those were the police cars. And we zoom on over to the street lights. Okay, so I'm pausing it right here. Oops. So I'm pausing it right here because those are just weird lights. Nobody saw these. We were at a cemetery. They say that you can see a lady in blue on the night before a full moon, or you know, in my hometown, it was always the pink lady. And this one was the lady in blue. And so we went out to see if we could see anything. And we didn't see nothing. Didn't see the lady in blue. We did notice the cop cars that were down there. And so that's whenever I started recording, is whenever all of the cop cars were down there. And, you know, I wasn't feeling anything paranormal or anything like that. So I was like, and I wish I would have kept all the sound, but I hate the sound of my voice, and I didn't want to be on there because I pretty much sounded dumb. So I didn't. I turned the volume way down on that part. I mean, I guess if you watch the original of this, then you could turn the volume way, way up and hear it. Well, wait a minute. I think I put music over it. But we're just talking about the cop cars and stuff like that we saw down there. I did not even notice this until a year later, whenever I was looking at it again, because it was on my birthday. I went ghost hunting. And so whenever I was rewatching it, I was like, oh my gosh. And whenever you can kind of see it, if like, you can really see it if it's like dark in your room, because it's like so quick. But you see, like, I don't know, people would think that was the blue lady or something, the way it is. And whenever that disappears, these lights right up here, those show up. Nobody saw it. There was any noise, and it was right there in the graveyard with us. That was really weird. So I don't know, maybe everybody should go on the night before a full moon and go to a cemetery and see if you just see any weird lights like that. Because, I don't know, it was weird. I'm not afraid of graveyards or anything like that. So, alright, let me play this off, let this finish playing. But, I'll pause it with the lady in blue. Hopefully I can stop it in time. Hold on. Yeah, you can hardly even see it. But there it is. Right, if you go right above the R for in the repeating, she's right above that. And you just kind of see it go off towards the left the way that that thing is going. But when she disappeared, those showed up. So I think that was pretty good. I'll just let go. It's just repeating a lot right now. Oh, there. Above the R. It's just really weird how that happened. Very strange. I'm half the person I used to be. That's probably good. Okay, let's see if we got, oh, there's 2 people watching. Yay! Woohoo! So yes, let me get on my normal screen. I want to put this over here. I got 2 people watching. There we go. I wish I could stretch down. How you guys doing tonight? There we go. I can see my chat. Oh, but I gotta scooch this over. There we go. Alright, thunder. Get a laser thermal gun and look for cold spots. Yes, I believe that. Yeah, sometimes we did that when I was a ghost hunter. We would, you know, a lot of us wanted to get one of those, I can't remember, it's called a grid, where it has all the dots all over the room, and if something passes. But some people just didn't want to do it. Most people did, but I don't know why we didn't do it. I'm a world-class researcher. That's awesome. I said a ghost to a ghost on the Queen Mary for coast to coast. Ooh, really? That would be cool. Oops. Yikes. Yeah, it was fun whenever I did ghost hunt. You know, you get a thrill out of it and stuff, but you really do have to be super careful because you can get attacked. And I mean, I wouldn't get attacked now because I know how to protect myself, but stuff that gets attracted to me for sure. Like on the battlefield, I wasn't feeling anything out there. And for what I said, I'm not going to say it on here. It would probably get me in trouble now, but I'll just put it this way. Obama was president, and I went on a Confederate battlefield and told them who he had for president. In a different kind of way. And no, I don't use the N word. That's worse than the F word to me. But I did say something. All the pictures after that, there was something in it. But yeah, I have some, like, I found some old ghost pictures that I was going to try and pull them up, but for some reason I can't pull up a folder and let y'all see it. So I got to figure out how to do that. I love listening to Art Bell. I know he's gone now, but I like listening to whenever he would have his ghost story nights. And that's kind of where I got my idea for ghost stories and stuff. I mean, I have a lot of ghost stories, but, you know, I like listening to his. And that kind of gave me the idea to tell a few of them. Like the battlefield, when we went there and I got all that stuff on me and stuff. Well, the lady's house was haunted. And, you know, I never felt uncomfortable in there or anything like that. And so they were saying, it's in a room over here. So we went in there, and the lady, Kathy is her name, she was like, she said, I got to go over here. And we could hear some music playing, and it wasn't from anywhere in the house. It was like in that room. It was really weird. And so she went across the room, and I stayed where I was. And she was like, she made a weird, like, noise. And, yay, Brandy! And right next to me, I just saw this black shadow thing just kind of rise like that. And I said, okay, don't bother me. And I walked over there to where Kathy was, because it was kind of scary. You know, who knows what would have happened if I would have stayed there, because back then anything could attach to me and stuff. So yes, you just made it, Brandy. You just missed my ghost video. I've got another one. Oh wait, I think I have another one. I'm not going to go search for it though. So yeah, I thought I wasn't real prepared because I'm kind of tired today. I worked a lot yesterday and then a little bit this morning, and then I went to go see my friend Brandy, and she gave me 3 movies to watch and review. And of course, I haven't watched. I told her I was going to watch one today, and then, but Brandy, I have not watched them. So maybe afterwards I'll watch one of these. But 2 of these I've seen, and one of them I haven't. And I'm going to watch Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. I wonder if that's anything like, I didn't watch any yet, Brandy, just because I didn't have time. I ate some grub, and I actually stopped at McDonald's, and I'm having a McDonald's Coke. Haven't had a Coke from McDonald's in a long time. And so then I just didn't have enough time to watch a movie, so I'll do it later on. Then I'm going to watch Tammy. I think Melissa McCarthy is hilarious. She is so funny. And I was telling Brandy I liked her in Ghostbusters. I always liked the original better, and it's like I still have not watched the newer Rooster Cogburn just because I can't. It just would not be the same without John Wayne. That's one that I don't think I can watch, you know. I might could, because I think the girl that played the daughter of that John Wayne, that Rooster was helping, she's probably a better actress than the original. Oh, I could not stand that girl. Oh my gosh. Very annoying. And I just wanted to slap the shit out of her every time. That's horrible. I'm sorry. But anyway, the third movie, and then I'm really going to have to work myself up to watch it, because Brandy said it's kind of funny. She said it's really good, and it must be if she owns it, okay? But she said there's like sad parts that make you want to cry. Door to Door. I loved William H. Macy in Fargo, because, yeah, that was a good one. And that was based on a true story, you guys. So I'm going to have to work myself up to watch Door to Door because I know there's sadness. I can't, there's some movies that just get me going. Hey, everybody else who just walked in. Spent half the afternoon trying to win over my girls. Oh, yeah. I went and brought her babies a treat, and man, I almost had one of them up in my lap, and that close, but she didn't go for it. I even took them a little toy and some dog treats. Oh my God. So you've never seen Fargo? That one you've got to see. You won't cry or anything, and I don't know if there's funny parts in it. I mean, it's a mellow, serious, it's based on a true story and everything, but he's like really does a good Minnesota accent, I'll tell you that. And if Deanna was here, she'd probably say, yep, he does. I mean, I've heard Minnesota people say they've over-exaggerated that accent, and I'm like, no, I don't think they did, because not everybody in Minnesota talks like that. But the older people 50 and older definitely do. And like my son's grandma, she was like, oh, she was the cutest little lady. And the way she would say, like, we brought the dog one time to go visit, and she was like, oh, what a cute little guy. And it was just so funny. Too cute. Jerry, hi, you made it. Just checking in to say hello, Sonia. I've spent several weekends in the house in McClintock. Really? Is that where it was? Oh, man. McClintock, that is one of my all-time favorites. I've got that movie. I love that movie. It's really good. Patrick Wayne, that was great with him in it, because the part where he says, wait a minute, you just get off that horse, and picks a fight with his dad. I mean, Mr. McClintock. Yeah, that was a great. And then I forget the lady's name, but it was oh my gosh, Lily Munster, and she was also she played Moses' wife. Oh gosh, what is her name? For some reason I can't think of it. But yeah, she was great in that movie too. You know, I liked whenever she got drunk and, well, if you insist. Oh, that's a good movie. If nobody has seen that, then you have definitely got to see it. For sure. But yeah, McClintock's, that one is awesome. That's a great one. There's just some movies that you never get tired of, ever. You know, like The Good and the Bad and the Ugly. Ooh, Brandy, I should have brought that for you to watch. Well, when I return your movies, I will definitely bring that one along so you can watch it. Maybe I'll watch it with you. Less than a quarter mile from Mexican border. Oh, really? Wow. Patagonia. I might have to go in. Is that like somebody's private residence now? Like the Mork and Mindy house is apartments? Because I would definitely, man, that's going to be on my bucket list, is to go see that house. Even if just not a drive-by, but just drive-by. When people go into my work and they just go from one door to the other, I will say, oh, you're just doing a drive-by, huh? And they kind of laugh about that. Okay, I'm going to show y'all real quick what I have been working on. And I was going to loom it, but It's way too big for lumen. So here's my next project. And here's how big this yarn is. This is crazy. It's so fat. But it's, can y'all see how soft that is? So you hand do it instead of with a needle and all that. That's pretty cool. And it's like, I've started this one over. This is the third time because the first time the loops were way too big and these are a lot smaller. I don't know. You can get about one finger in there. So that's pretty fun, a new thing to do. State Park. Oh. Bye, Holiday Labs. I can never, I'm going to just call you Holiday. Holidum Labs. Holidum Labs. I'm so horrible at pronouncing stuff. I will call you Holly. So, yeah. Well, you have a good night, and thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. God bless you. Holly, dum. Oh, that is so, I'm so bad, you guys. I cannot. I hate being dyslexic because some words I cannot get. One time I forgot how to spell for some reason, and this is like the easiest word. I could not spell then or something easy like that. It was weird, and it like I had to look it up, and then I felt dumb because it was like, I don't know. I wasn't drunk or nothing. That is funny. So I don't see Cole or Deanna. I know Deanna's got a lot on her plate right now, so it's okay that she's not here. But yeah, I think I'll have this Afghan done in like, I'll work on it a little bit tonight. And, you know, I think I can get it done in 2 days. And if I get it done in 2 days, you guys, I'm going to go live so I can show you guys and everything. Not like anybody really cares. But I'll be excited. I finally made myself an Afghan. Instead of just little scarves. So that'll be exciting to me. Cole, are you here? My mom confused. Oh, yeah. You know, with Common Core, and it pissed me off because Brandon had to go through Common Core his whole time in school. And they didn't care if you spelt it right or wrong. You just spelt it the way you thought it. You sound it out and spell it, and they didn't get points taken away from not spelling it wrong. And I thought, that is just not right. And I would complain to the schools. And you know, now that, I mean, I've thought about it before now, but if I would have realized when Brandon started kindergarten, they told us about that there was like a group of kids, you know, starting in his age, and he was one of them. They were going to like track through the his school year, and it was, they were trying to see, they were testing the Common Core stuff. And, you know, 2 plus 2 is not just a simple 4. You have to go into this confusing explanation on how you got 4 instead of just adding it up. And so I think they've stopped Common Core, which I hope they have, you know, because when Brandon was like in 3rd grade, they were doing like 6th grade stuff. And I'm like, I would always complain to the teachers and everything. Man, so this Okay, so going back to the McClintock house, I'm trying not to talk about negative stuff, but I would, before I do, and I was showing ghost pictures and stuff, I had to disable my chat, my comment section for my Zach is a fake video because there's just too many haters. And so I just was like, I don't need to see that stuff. It just makes me mean and ugly towards people. And I need to not be that way. I need to do what Jesus would do. Oh my goodness. Cross don't know cursive. Yeah, they don't. I think Randon can write in cursive, but yeah, they don't care about that stuff anymore. So I hope, that stuff starts changing. I hope they start putting the, starting in kindergarten, I think they should start doing the Constitution. And kindergarten through 12th grade, they should study the Constitution in every single grade. And by the time they get out of school, they will know the Constitution by heart and the Bill of Rights, Jerry says, if you ever visit Tombstone, my brother-in-law ran the old courthouse for 25 years before. Ooh. You do mean Tombstone, right? I know that's what you mean. But, oh, man, I've been to Tombstone once. And I was just talking about that I want to go back to Tombstone again. That was a neat little place. The people I was with, it was hard to really take my time and look at stuff. And, I love history stuff. So I want to go back to Tombstone, and I want to go to Gettysburg and those historic places. I just love that. Okay, Jerry. So the McClintock house, do people live in that, or can you take a tour of it? Since it's on a state park. It's probably offices and stuff like that. And then, whenever I was in Tombstone, so they have the character actors walking around and stuff like that. And I can't remember who the one big guy, but he was one of the red shirt guys and with the red thing for a belt or whatever, sash or whatever it was. I was like, man, if I could pull up pictures, I would show them. And y'all would be going, you wouldn't think it was me because I was like big. But I was like, oh, you're one of the bad guys. And then I heard some different stuff that something like the Earps were, I don't know, they were kind of fighting on who was going to be in charge, even though the Earps were like the law around there. But the townspeople, I think, were saying that those guys were not really that bad of guys. And I thought, oh, then I felt bad for calling him the bad guy. I've been watching a doc by Tim Burns called The West. I wonder if they have that on YouTube. That would be cool. Yeah, I do love history. There was something on the History Channel with David Carradine. I think his brother was doing it first, and then David Carradine kind of wormed his way into that spot. And they would tell like Wild West history stuff. Hey, who was that guy that he killed a man for snoring too loud? Do y'all know who I'm talking about? I'm going to have to, I don't have anything to write on right here. Doggone it. I don't even know where my pen is. I will have to definitely Ken Burns, The West. Man, I hope they, you know what? I'm going to look and see if they do. Let me copy and paste this. Copy. Okay. Let me just see if it's on. Ooh. Yes. Okay, so it looks like they do have a lot of his documentary stuff. Let me pull this over. Check that out. So that is cool. Okay, let me get back on the other. Okay. Okay, I did find some stuff on YouTube. I don't have MeWe, but I did find some stuff about the West from him on YouTube. Sorry, I gotta have my chapstick. I'm like Napoleon Dynamite. I need my chapstick. So that'll be interesting to watch. I'll have to check it out later when I'm done here and put it on my watch later list. Whoa, that's weird seeing that. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's the other. Okay. Let me get my chat up in the thing so it can be seen instead of that mug. There we go. That house was built by a man named Colonel Green in the late 1800s. Also, the movie Oklahoma was filmed there in that area. Oklahoma. Na 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 na. I can't remember how that goes. But I know that was a good movie. I like Shirley Jones. I think she's still alive too. But yeah, that's neat. Maybe I'll go by the Mork and Mindy house and take a picture or do a live stream from there. I'm kidding. I don't think I would do a live stream from there. But I might have to. It's neat to go by famous houses. I'm not going to go by the John Benet Ramsey house and show y'all a picture of that. That's not too far from the Mork and Mindy house, though, in Boulder. Man, it looks like I'm laggy. Am I laggy? Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I love history stuff for sure. And so I want to go back to Tombstone. And I want to go to Gettysburg. And there, of course, there's a lot of history stuff in that area, you know, like Washington, D.C. and Virginia. And, you know, I would love to go to where the Liberty Bell is in Philadelphia and stuff like that. I think that would be pretty fun to do. Did y'all hit that like? And do y'all like me? If y'all like me, hit that like. I still feel weird saying that. Hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so y'all can know. Okay, good, no lag. From the house porch is where I saw the mule carrying backpacks filled with pot. Oh, wow. Did you ask for a joint? Just kidding. I probably went over and said, hey, dude. Oh, Kyle, you like history? He probably can't hear. Oh, my goodness. Excuse me, you guys. I have my window open today. It's course, I'm wearing long sleeves and a turtleneck because still in the shade, it's a little chilly. But it was like 78 degrees in this little place here. I was like, oh, so I turned the heat completely off. I had it down to like 69. So I turned it completely off and opened my window and got some fresh air in here. Man, Jerry, that would be crazy to be sitting there watching that. How'd you know it was pot? I mean, they probably got busted is how you found out. You know, maybe you don't want people to know how you found out. I'm kidding, Jerry. So yeah. Where's other good history places, you guys? You're freezing. Put on a sweater, Brandy. You just had on that little shirt. So I text her when I pull up in her driveway, and she was standing out the door waiting for me to come, and she's like, hurry up. I think she said, hurry up, I'm freezing out here. But in the shade right now, it is still pretty chilly, even with 50-degree weather. But if you're in the sun, it is hot. I mean, I was thinking, why am I wearing layers? But it's kind of chilly at work, so you kind of have to wear layers. I'll have my little hoodie with me during the summertime, just because it's cold in there. Hoodies and shorts. Oh, Brandy. But you get to snuggle up in your nice soft blankets and with your little babies. They'll like me next time I come over. They're just going to come automatically thinking I have treats. But I will, because I didn't give them all the treats. So what other history places do y'all suggest I go? If there's some I haven't thought of. Oh, I know, the Alamo. I'm a Texan and have never seen the Alamo. That's like almost a crime, I think, if you're a Texan and never been to the Alamo. But I'll give y'all some history here. So everybody that died at the Alamo, Texas people, I mean, there were Mexican people too that were was fighting on the Alamo side with the Texans. So every county in Texas is named after someone that died at the Alamo. So if there's a Gonzales County, because Joe Gonzales died at the Alamo trying to fighting for Texas. I think that is pretty cool. Turkey Creek near... Oh, really? Johnny Ringo, is he the one that had the big... I think that's the one that I walked up to. He was looking like him and said, you're one of the bad guys. I think that is him. And they called him Ringo, right? Or am I just thinking of Ringo Starr? I just recently found out that Pensacola is the first city in America. Everyone always thought. Oh, really? I did go to St. Augustine. I've been to Florida once, and I went to go see my really good friend. I'll call her Medea. But I went there. Like the beach picture that I have on this screen back here. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. That's where... No, that was in Panama City. But I'm still gonna... Oh, good grief. So right here, this is in Panama City. We went to St. Augustine that day. And Yeah, that was the best sand ever. And I brought some back with me and found some shells and all kinds of cool stuff. I think I brought back a couple of starfish. Um, but yeah, that's what, no, I think that Medea still thought it was St. Augustine. And we went to where that fort is. That was pretty neat. That was really cool to see. Um, I could feel stuff there. I mean, I didn't feel ghosts, but I just felt a lot of energy coming from that place. Oh man, I should go there. Pensacola. Do you live in Florida? Oh, Hando, I just realized that was you. I thought I always get you and the other guy, which now I'm calling Holly because I cannot pronounce his name. I get you two confused all the time. So, Hando, do you live in Florida? Because I would definitely come and visit you. Might need somewhere to stay. No, I'm kidding on that. It would be fun to visit you, though. The one Doc Holliday shot underneath the cotton tree near Turkey Creek. Is he the one who said, I'll be your huckleberry? New Orleans. Yeah. We went, I was little. And, you know, we used to call it something else, but Ding Dong Ditch. And so the apartments there, we were ringing doorbells like crazy and just running. And my mom and uncle were just laughing at us. They thought we were dumb. Uh-huh. Well, I'll definitely let y'all know when I'm doing my tour. No, I'm joking, you guys. But I'll let you know when I'm, you know, if I do get to take a road trip, then I'll definitely let y'all know if I'm going to be in the area where you are. And, you know, maybe we can have some coffee or something. I think that would be fun to do. Destin. Is that near, because I went to Tallahassee whenever I went to go visit Medea, as I call her. And I call her Medea because, yeah, because that's the picture I have on her when she calls. So is that near Pensacola, Tallahassee? And I went to Georgia. We went to Georgia. This is like in 2 days. We went to different beaches in Florida. And we went to Savannah, Georgia, which is, you know, I wish we would have got a room there and kind of checked out the sites more, but it didn't happen. That's a neat place, Savannah. We did go find that big old haunted graveyard, but since it was after dark, they had the gates closed. My hometown, the graveyard, it's okay to go in there after dark. And so I thought it was so strange that whenever I was in Colorado that you couldn't do that after dark. You had to have permission or let the police know you were going. I just thought that was so weird because, you know, I guess in my hometown nobody destroyed any gravestones or anything. We all respected that. But I just thought it was weird. He is the one who called Doc Lunger. Ew. Man, I'm going to have to watch Tombstone. I know all the parts you're talking about, but, you know, I'm missing, like, I'm picturing the wrong people for who you're talking about. So I'm going to have to watch Tombstone again. Next week might be just a huge movie review, you guys. Because I do want to do the history stuff. I've got these 3 to do. And, I'm going to have, I know Tombstone is not going to be on YouTube, so, but they might have some clips of it. or next time I go down the valley, then I'll watch it on demand. I think that one's always on there. Maybe. But yeah, history stuff is awesome. I think I've always liked history stuff. I don't know, maybe because I've always been able to see ghosts or something, or feel their presence. Woo-hoo. So maybe, I don't know. But I've just always liked history. I think I did pretty good at it in school. I failed at math, I'm telling y'all. I'm not, my IQ is 119. Just think if I knew math, what it would be. I think 119 is average. God, if it's not, then, and it's below average, then I'm going to feel real dumb, you guys. All right, Jerry. Oh, you got snow melting. Well, you take care and God bless. I'm glad that you came and popped in, and hopefully we'll see you next Friday night. Yeah, I'm gonna just go another 10 minutes and then shut it down. So thanks for coming by, Jerry. I appreciate it, and send me some corny stuff on MeWe, okay? God bless. Bye, Jerry. So yeah, I'll go another 9 minutes and then probably get off of here. That went by quick, and I wasn't even that prepared. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to check that stuff out. History, I just love it, Oh, I was going to say something about the IQ. So back like 19 years ago, they did an IQ test on TV. I mean, and this is what I'm going by. I haven't really went and had a IQ test. I mean, it's on timing and everything, you guys. If you ever go get an IQ test, I mean, they time you on stuff, and it's how fast. And that's, I guess, the faster you do it and the more you get, the smarter you are, or something like that. But the smartest, the guy with the highest IQ out of scientists, regular people, doctors, y'all will never guess who had the highest IQ. James Wood, the actor. He had a higher IQ than all of those people. And I think it was like, I want to say 136, according to that test. But, I think I have a lot of common sense and stuff. I'm not real book smart, which is okay because I have dyslexia. So, that makes it a little difficult. But could you imagine if I had, and if I could have got some of those words right that they put? I would be like James Wood smart, y'all. Oh, I'm kidding about that. It's, I think, because I know people with book smarts that are so smart, but they don't have a lick of common sense. And I think common sense is important because I'll put it this way. It seems like people who fish out of the left side of the boat have no common sense at all. They just don't. But if the people who fish out of the right side have a lot of common sense. Okay, so y'all know, and I'm switching subjects real quick before I go. I got like 8 minutes left. So y'all know the walk away movement, and the guy's name is Brandon, and I cannot remember his last name, but he is running against AOC. I am so excited. I know he's going to beat her. I just know it. You know, he knows more about the government. I mean, he's a young guy. He's, well, he's Republican, but he has common sense. You know, and that's what we need. These people that are, they're lifers in there. And, you know, when Congress, the House and the Senate passed this law that the president could only have 2 terms, that should have went for them too. You know, because they were afraid that there was going to be like, who was it, Roosevelt, that had 4 terms or something like that. You know, they just didn't want the same person over and over and over. I think that goes for Congress, the Senate, and the House as well. Maybe the only ones to a point that need to be lifers are the Supreme Court. But then I think once they get like 86 years old or something, they need to retire. Like that Clarence guy did. I watched, it was hilarious. They were like, well, why are you retiring? Like he was in some kind of trouble. He said, because I'm old. I'm tired. So I think, yes, at a certain point you do. You know, I don't think, yay, Brandy, I'll vote for you. As long as you're Republican. I tease you. You know, these, like Ruth Ginsburg or whatever her name is, she does not need to be in there anymore. Like when John McCain, as soon as they found out he had brain cancer, he should have been replaced. You know, they shouldn't have just let his seat open, you know, just for respect. No, that's like a disrespect for our country. If you know you're sick, you know, there's not a cure for brain cancer, then you pass it on to someone else. Don't be a dick. Sorry. Yes, thank you, Hando. Ginsburg. I wished I had. Let me see. Let me see if I have it. I've got to show y'all something. Yeah, it's funny to me. But I've moved it. Give me just a second. Sorry, you guys. Since y'all are staring at Jack Nicholson up there, I'll pick his nose for you in a minute. Oh, what did I do with it? Here it is. Okay. Okay, I promised to pick his nose. So. All right, there I picked Jack's nose. Okay, so to me, this is hilarious. And it's mints, a little tin of mints. Oh, wrong way. I think that is so funny. Oh my God. I said that when I wrote it. Uh-oh, Brandy got scared. Oh, I'm missing his nose. A little more. A little more. There we go. Too deep. Too deep. Oh my gosh. So, since I'm going to make y'all laugh with one more thing, okay? Y'all ready for this? Oh, I think it's funny anyway. Let me dust it off. I don't dust stuff very often. First, there's this one. Judge Wapner time. So he's going to sentence you to drink that, but he was really sentencing. Oh, wrong way. Hillary Hooch, I cannot wait for 2020 because they'll come out with, they'll have a Trump soda. And I didn't get one of those. They just had a Hillary Hooch left. Hillary Hooch. But then they'll have the Contender. So I can't wait to see what those are going to be. That'll be kind of funny, I think. I collect the weirdest stuff. Sorry, you guys. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, it's like been an hour, you guys. And I think next Friday I'm going to do the movie review thing. But if I get my blanket done, as soon as I get it done, I'm going to go live. And just to show it off and show y'all how it turned out, and you can get a close look. And then maybe y'all might want to try it. But it is super easy. I watched the instructions once and got it, and that's pretty good for me. Brandy says, run! Oh, that is so funny. So, all right, you guys, thanks for joining me. Hando, you have a great night. Brandy, she has her unicorn yak, so she's going to have a great night for sure. And who did I miss? Jerry already left, and I call him Holly because I can't pronounce it. I think they're already gone. So, all right, you two, and whoever did not pop in and say hi. You guys have a great night, and I will see you next Friday night at the same time. And like I said, if there's breaking news, I'll come in live right then with my Afghan. All right, goodbye. God bless, Team Jesus, and